Hey guys, welcome to Football Fantasy 11, your ultimate fantasy football guide. Today we are going to talk about Champions League match between Borussia Dortmund and Barcelona. This game will be played in Borussia Dortmund's home ground, which is Signal Iduna Park. We know how the atmosphere will be in Borussia Dortmund, and defeating Dortmund in their home ground will be a hectic task for Hansi Flick's Barcelona. And when we compare their head-to-head record, Borussia Dortmund have not yet won against Barcelona. One match ended up in a draw and one match was won by Barcelona. And this match was back in 2019, that was in the Messi era time. And when we compare their recent forms, Borussia Dortmund were unbeaten in their last 4 games. But Barcelona have been an up and down kind of a form in their recent 5 matches. Actually, in their last 5 matches, they have drawn 2, lose 1 and win only 2 games. So Barcelona were very good in the start of season, but right now they are not in that good run of form. But when we compare this with Dortmund, Dortmund were bad during the start of the season, but right now they are on a very good run of form and they were unbeaten in last 4 games. And when we compare the goal stats in the last 5 matches, Barcelona have scored 13 goals and Dortmund have scored 10 goals. Now we will compare the league season so far between the Borussia Dortmund and Barcelona. Dortmund is currently 6th in the German league. They have won 6, drawn 3, lost 4. They are scoring at a rate of 1.85 goals per match and they are conceding at a rate of 1.54 goals per match. That means in 13 games they have scored 24 goals but conceded 20 goals. When we compare this with Barcelona, Barcelona is currently first in the Spanish league. They have won 12 games, drawn 2, lost 3. They are scoring at a rate of 2.94 goals per match and they are conceding at a rate of 1.12 goals per match. That means in 17 games, Barcelona have scored 50 goals and conceded 19 goals. So clearly Barcelona is having an upper edge, but as I told you, recent form of Barcelona is not that good. And when we compare the UEFA Champions League stats, currently Dortmund is 4th and Barcelona is 3rd. Both of them have won 4 games and lost 1 game. And Borussia Dortmund is scoring at a rate of 3.2 goals per match. Barcelona is scoring at a rate of 3.6 goals per match. Dortmund are conceding at a rate of 1.2 goals per match and Barcelona are conceding at 1 goals per match. That means in 5 games, Barcelona have scored 18 and Dortmund have scored 16. And Barcelona have conceded 5 in those 5 games. Dortmund have conceded 6 in those 5 games. So both of them are pretty good in this Champions League campaign. In this video, we will discuss more about the key stats, key players, and my Dream11 team predictions and my prediction for this match and team based on that as well. If you are my new viewer, please subscribe to my channel. If you are my regular subscriber, thanks for supporting me so much. I will try to help you more and more in the coming season. Now we will check the team overview of both Borussia Dortmund and Barcelona. Dortmund in the last 5 matches, they have ended up in a draw against Gladbach that was 1-1. Then Borussia Dortmund and Bayern end up in a 1-1 draw. Then Borussia Dortmund defeated Dynamo 3 goals to nil. Borussia Dortmund defeated Frankfurt 4 goals to nil. Then Mainz defeated Dortmund 3 goals to 1. When it comes to goal stats, Guirassy topped the list with 6 goals, Gittens with 5 goals, Emre Can, Malen, Adeyemi, Enmecha and Beer each with 2 goals each. Then Brandt and Ryerson with 1 goals. When it comes to assists, Brandt and Ben Sebaini with 3 assists, Adeyemi and Gittens with 3 assists, Gross and Schottelbeck with 2 assists, Guirassy, Ryerson with 1 assist, Nemecha and Beer with 1 assist each. When it comes to Barcelona in their last 5 games, Real Betis and Barcelona end up in a 2-2 draw. Barcelona defeated Mallorca 5 goals to 1. Las Palmas defeated Barcelona 2 goals to 1. Barcelona defeated Brest 3 goals to 0. Celta Vigo and Barcelona end up in a 2-2 draw. When it comes to the goal stats, Lewandowski have scored 16 goals, Rafinha with 11 goals, Dani Olmo and Yamal with 5 goals each, Pedri, Torre and Torres, that is Ferran Torres, with 3 goals each. And when it comes to assists, Lamine Yamal with 9 assists, Rafinha with 6 assists, Casado and Koundé with 3 assists, Lewandowski and Pedri with 2 assists, Torres and Balde with 2 assists each. Now we will check who are the key players of both Borussia Dortmund and Barcelona. For Dortmund, Gittens is a player with most goal contributions. He is a must-pick and a key player for Borussia Dortmund. Then Guirassy, who is an attacker who have the ability to score goals and assists, and he is the top scorer for Borussia Dortmund as well, so he will be a must-pick in your squad. Then Ben Sebaini is a wingback of Borussia Dortmund, very attacking-minded wingback. He will be crucial for providing goals and assists. Then Ryerson or Schotterbeck, both are the defensive choice of Borussia Dortmund and both are very good in attack as well, as Schotterbeck will be crucial in their set pieces, as Borussia Dortmund will have a lot of cross into the box and Schotterbeck could be that goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund as well. Then Nemecha or Sabitzer, both are very good midfield options for Borussia Dortmund. Both can provide you with goals and assists. Then Brandt or Malen. Brandt is currently injured, not sure whether he will be taking part in this particular match. If he is taking part, he will be a crucial player for Borussia Dortmund as he can provide you with both goals and assists. If he is not playing, then David Milan will be crucial for Borussia Dortmund. Now when we compare this with Barcelona, Lamine Yamal, who is a wonder kid for Barcelona, is a must-pick option for Barcelona as he can provide both goals and assists. Rafinha for Barcelona is different kind of a beast in this particular season. He can help Barcelona with goals and assists. He is a must-pick. Then Lewandowski, he is the top scorer for Barcelona. Lewandowski have played with Borussia Dortmund as he started his career with Borussia Dortmund. He is playing against his previous team. He knows how the atmosphere will be. And he even played against Borussia Dortmund under Bayern as well. So he is kind of a home player for Barcelona against Dortmund, so he will be crucial in this particular match. So I am actually leaning more towards Lewandowski to score in this particular game and he will be crucial for Barcelona. Then Dani Olmo, who is very much attacking minded midfielder, he have the ability to score goals and he will be crucial for Barcelona. Then Pedri or Casado, both are very good midfielders who can both provide score in goals or assist. Then Koundé or Balde, both are wingbacks options of Barcelona and both are very much attacking minded, but I lean more towards Koundé as Koundé is having a very good season and if he plays with Lamine Yamal and both are linking up very well, he will be crucial for Barcelona. Now I will show you who are the must-pick players from both the teams. Koundé, Balde, Sebini and Ryerson. These are the 4 must-pick defenders from both Barcelona and Dortmund. When it comes to midfielders, Lamine Yamal, Olmo, Pedri or Casado and Nemecha from Barcelona and Dortmund are must-pick. Then Gittens from the Dortmund is a must-pick player. Brandt of Dortmund is also a must-pick player. If Brandt does not start, then you can also prefer Sabitzer instead of Brandt, as both of them play in a similar kind of a role. And when it comes to attackers, Lewandowski and Rafinha will be the key attackers. You have to pick both or Rafinha mustly in your team. But I prefer both as a must-pick key players for your Dream11 Fantasy League team. Then I go with Guirassy or David Milan from Dortmund. Based on the outcome, you can switch between Guirassy and David Milan. And my keeper choice will be Inaki Penna or Kobel. Both are very good options as the goalkeeper. Now I will provide you the team based on several possible outcomes. In that first one is Barcelona without winning without conceding a goal, then Dortmund winning without conceding a goal, then Barcelona defeating Dortmund 2-1 or 3-2, then Dortmund and Barcelona ending up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw, and Dortmund defeating Barcelona in 2-1 or 3-2 goal line. First of all, we are going to discuss the team for Barcelona defeating Borussia Dortmund 1-0. If this is the scoreline, you have to include all the 4 defenders of Barcelona in the starting lineup in your Dream 11 team. Whoever is the defender for Barcelona in the starting lineup, you have to include all 4 defenders. Then you can go with midfielders and strikers based on that. But my preferred defenders will be Koundé, Kubrasi, Martinez and Balde. Then I prefer one of the midfielders from Dortmund. It will be either Benesabeni or Ryerson from Dortmund. And when it comes to midfielders, I go with Lamine Yamal and Dani Olmo. This will be my captain or even vice captain choice as well for Barcelona. And from the Dortmund side, I go with Gittens along with Namecha or Brandt. If Brandt does not start, then you can go with Namecha in this particular scenario. And my attackers choice will be Lewandowski and Rafinha. If the scoreline is 1-0, then Lewandowski, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal and Olmo can be your captain choice. Yamal can be your vice captain choice, Rafinha can be your vice captain choice, then Koundé can be your vice captain choice as well. The most preferred goal scorers will be Yamal, Olmo, Lewandowski and Rafinha. And goalkeeper, you can go with both Kobel or Pena are very good options, but I prefer Kobel in this particular scenario. Even though Pena will give you point for clean sheet, I go with Kobel as Barcelona will have more shot on target than Borussia Dortmund. Then our next scenario is Dortmund defeating Barcelona 1-0. In this particular scenario, you have to add all the starting defenders of Borussia Dortmund in the starting 11. If they play with 4 defenders in your Dream 11 team, then you have to include all 4. But since they are having injury concerns, both Sul is injured, who is their regular starter, then I am thinking like they will be playing Emre Can in the defensive option rather than they go with a pure defender. So in that particular case, since my assumption is that Sul won't be playing as he is injured, I go with Benesabini, Ryerson and Schotterbeck in the defense from Borussia Dortmund. And I go with Kobel as the goalkeeper choice as well. And Koundé will be my defensive choice from Barcelona. My midfielders will be Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, Gittens, Namecha or Brandt, then Lewandowski, Rafinha, Guirassy or Malen. Since it's 1-0, if you start with or if this Borussia Dortmund lineup with Guirassy as the attacking option, then you can keep Guirassy and keep him as a captain. You can skip David Malen in that particular case. And if you think that David Malen will be the goal scorer, then you can keep Malen and you can skip Guirassy, because Guirassy won't be providing in any assist or any other points other than scoring goals. So if you think that Malen is the goal scorer, you go with Malen. If you think that Guirassy will be the goal scorer, you go with Guirassy. Don't include both Malen and Guirassy in your squad. Then Gittens can be a vice captain choice for Borussia Dortmund or even a captain choice. Then Namecha or Brandt can be your vice captain choice as well. If Brandt is not starting, then you can include Namecha but don't keep him as a vice captain. The vice captain choice will be Benesabini or Ryerson will be a better choice instead of Brandt. Now we move into the next scenario where Barcelona defeating Dortmund like 2-1 or 3-2 stats. In this particular scenario, I go with only 3 defenders. Those 3 defenders will be Koundé from Barcelona, Benesabini and Ryerson from Borussia Dortmund. I have preferred both wingbacks from Borussia Dortmund as I am thinking that they will be providing more points than Barcelona defenders. When it comes to midfield options, I go with Lamine Yamal, Olmo, Gittens, Namecha or Brandt. I think that Brandt is injured, so Namecha will be my midfield choice. Then my attackers will be Lewandowski, Rafinha, Guirassy or Malen. And in this particular scenario, my captain and vice captain choice could be Lewandowski, Rafinha or Yamal could be my captain choice. Gittens, Gurasi or Malen and Olmo could be my vice captain choice. And here in this case I have kept Inaki Pena as my goalkeeper choice as well, but even Kobel can be a better choice. That's up to you, but both are good goalkeepers in this particular scenario. Then my next scenario is Borussia Dortmund defeating Barcelona like 2-1 or 3-2 scoreline. My previous team and this team will be almost similar. You just need to switch between the captain and the vice captain choice as well, and along with a midfield choice. Because since Barcelona will be ending up in a defeating side, I go with either Olmo, Pedri or Casado. You can switch between these three midfield options of Barcelona. You can keep Yamal, Lewandowski and Rafinha, three attacking minded Barcelona players along with Olmo, Pedri or Casado. So switch between Olmo, Pedri and Casado when we compare both the scenarios. Then Gittens can be the captain and the vice captain choice for Borussia Dortmund. Then I go with Namencha or Brandt from Borussia Dortmund. Then the attacking options also Gurasi or Malen from Borussia Dortmund. And these three can be your captain or even vice captain choice as well. So my previous team and this team are almost similar, just switch between the midfielders and the captain and vice captain choice. And my final scenario were Borussia Dortmund and Barcelona ending up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. This team is also similar to my previous team. The only difference that I make is switching between the midfielders and switching between the captain and vice captain choice. So my previous three teams are almost similar. The only thing that you have to do is switch between the midfielders and switch between the captain and vice captain choice. I hope that this will help you to win the Dream11 Fantasy League team. Now I will go into my favorite segment where I predict my scoreline along with who will be scoring goals and who will be assisting them. And based on that, I will be putting up my Dream11 team also. If you like to put your own prediction, you can add this in the comment box. Your comment do matters. It will be so much fun to see all your predictions. This is my prediction where I prefer or I am predicting Borussia Dortmund and Barcelona ending up in a 2-2 draw, in that Gittens and Malen will be the goal scorers for Dortmund and assists will be by Benesabeni and Gittens for Dortmund. And for Barcelona, Rafinha and Lewandowski will be the goal scorers and the assist providers will be Lamine Yamal and Dani Olmo. I go with Olmo because Olmo have been playing in the German league, so he have what I can say. He know how the atmosphere will be. He have played Borussia Dortmund earlier in his career also, so he can provide assist in this particular match. That's what I am expecting. He was there in RB Leipzig and he played well with them. So I am expecting Olmo to provide an assist in this particular match. And my team will be Koundé, Reyes and Benesabeni in the defense. Midfielders will be Lamine Yamal, Olmo, Namencha and Gittens. And I have added Gittens as my captain. Then I go with Lewandowski, Rafinha and Malen also. And in that I prefer Rafinha as my vice captain choice. And my goalkeeper will be Kobel. This is my predicted scoreline and this will be my team in my Dream11 Fantasy League team. If you have any other suggestions, you can provide that in the comments. Let's see how your prediction is and how my prediction goes. It will be so much fun, guys. If you like my video, please share it with your friends and subscribe my channel.